What's up, everybody? Tom Pelissero here across the street from Vikings headquarters. On Friday, the Vikings out on the practice field right now, just wrapping up their final session before they travel to San Diego tomorrow for Sunday's regular season opener against the San Diego Chargers. A very upbeat, loose environment in practice this morning, which really is what we've seen throughout training camp. It has been different from Brad Childress to Leslie Frazier, and not just because the NFL's new collective bargaining agreement limited the number of full contact and padded practices. Really throughout, you've seen a little bit different vibe from certain guys. Health is part of it. All 53 guys available at practice today. Obviously, they've had a couple of injuries through the course of camp with Scott Koistra, Jasper Brinkley, but the starters are what they thought they would be. There's only one player, Asher Allen, who's even been limited in practice this week. A lot of positive vibes flowing. We'll have to see exactly how that translates, if at all, to what happens out in San Diego. Three key matchups I wanted to touch on today that are worth watching in this game. Number one, Chad Greenway against Antonio Gates. Phillip Rivers obviously likes to use Gates, who's one of the game-changing tight ends in football. It'll also be interesting to see how much the Chargers try, if it's even possible, but try to get Gates matched up at times on Aaron Henderson. Greenway's evolved a lot in coverage. Aaron Henderson, that would still be a weakness for him. Right now, he's still more of a downhill player. Will they try to expose him? I've talked to people this week. I think Xavier Adibi, who was claimed off waivers from Houston last week, could end up pushing Aaron Henderson for time eventually, assuming Adibi stays healthy, which is the thing he's never done. Second one, Antonio Garay against John Sullivan. Garay is a big physical nose tackle, the type that John Sullivan often has trouble with. If the Vikings' run game is going to go, they're not in that inside zone scheme anymore, so getting center movement is maybe a little bit less important, but still, Sullivan can't be getting walked into the backfield all the time by Garay. How he holds up, Sullivan has looked better in the preseason, finishing a lot better. We'll see how that works out. And then Jared Allen against Marcus McNeil. Jared Allen got off to a terrible start last season through the first 7 games before he straightened things out. Had some opportunities in the preseason, didn't close on them. But if Jared Allen can make a difference, that'll cover up a lot of the weaknesses we've already touched on plenty in the Viking secondary, or at least the question marks and the perceived weaknesses. If Jared Allen can lead that pass rush, if he starts getting more attention, that'll open up things across the line for the guys like Brian Robinson and Latroy Guion, Christian Ballard, whoever they're using to rush the passer, Everson Griffin at times. That's going to be really important. The Vikings need their top players to play like top players, and at a time especially where Kevin Williams is out on that defensive line, even more pressure on Jared Allen to be able to get the job done. I also travel to San Diego tomorrow morning. We'll have more from out there.